Israel is planning to deliver a controlled shot at a weakened Iran. The country's air force believes that after a series of defeats of pro-Iranian groups in the region and the rapid fall of Bashar al-Assad's regime in Syria, an opportunity has arisen to strike Iran's nuclear facilities, the Times of Israel reports. The Israeli side noted the destruction of 85% of Syria's anti-aircraft systems, which gives Israel's aviation an advantage in the air. Israeli airstrikes have taken out most of Syria's air defenses, clearing the way for an operation against Iran. The Israeli army believes that Tehran, isolated after the overthrow of Assad and the weakening of Hezbollah in Lebanon, may continue to try to build a nuclear bomb. In this regard, the Israeli Air Force will step up preparations for potential strikes on Iranian nuclear facilities. In turn, the head of the Israeli government, Benjamin Netanyahu, stated in an address to the Iranian people that Israel strives for peace with a free Iran. The Prime Minister sympathized with the Iranians suffering under the regime in their country and also noted that the Iranian authorities are afraid of their own people. Netanyahu has no doubt that one day this will change and Iran will be free. According to him, it will happen sooner than many people think. Recall US President-elect Donald Trump declined to rule out a war with Iran in an interview with Time magazine. Trump was asked by a reporter from Time, which for the second time named him as the magazine's Person of the Year, what the chances of a war with Iran might be, and citing allegations by US law enforcement that Iran sought to assassinate him. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. It's a very volatile situation, Trump replied. Trump had said on Election Day, November the 5th, that he wished Iran no harm, but that Tehran cannot have nuclear weapons. My terms are very easy. Iran can't have nuclear weapons, Trump said. I'd like them to be a very successful country. He added, but declined to detail specific plans for US-Iran relations. Trump has repeatedly expressed his desire to resolve US enmity with Iran through diplomacy and in a pre-election interview appeared to rule out seeking regime change there, saying, "We can't get totally involved in all that. We can't run ourselves." But Trump, in his first term, withdrew the United States from an international deal over Iran's nuclear program, saying the Barack Obama-era agreement allowed Iran to shore up its finances and step up aid to arm allies in the Mid-East. His order to assassinate top Iranian general Qasem Soleimani in a drone strike in 2020 earned him the lasting ire of Iran's rulers, who, according to US law enforcement, have been seeking to assassinate Trump and key aides in retaliation.
The city of Pavlograd in the Dnipropetrovsk region of Ukraine was a central transit hub on Thursday for the newly displaced residents of the key eastern Ukraine city of Pokrovsk, who were evacuated from their homes amid intense fighting. The displaced are fleeing from the ground offensive in the Donetsk region and extremely intense fighting after a months-long Russian push, according to Ukraine's top military commander. Ukrainian troops repelled nearly 40 Russian attempts to storm defenses around Pokrovsk over the previous 24 hours, the General Staff said in a battlefield report Thursday. More than 137,000 people are believed to have fled the Donetsk region, through evacuations or on their own in the last 4 months, including 28,000 from areas experiencing active hostilities according to the UN Refugee Agency. 88-year-old Lydia Ihorsheva, who was evacuated on her own to Pavlograd, said she kissed the walls of her house and cried when she left, unsure if she will ever return. There is no electricity and water left in Pokrovsk, added Irina Prohoda, a displaced resident who sat with her dog in the shelter. Ukraine's stretched defenses in Donetsk have been creaking since early this year under a fierce Russian drive to capture its neighbor's entire eastern Donbass region. Russian forces are trying to overwhelm Ukraine's battlefield defenses with troops and powerful glide bombs. Pokrovsk, which had a population of about 60,000 before Russia's full-scale invasion in February 2022, is one of Ukraine's main defensive strongholds and a key logistics hub in the Donetsk region. Its capture would compromise Ukraine's defensive abilities and supply routes and would bring Russia closer to its stated goal of seizing the entire Donetsk region. The Institute for the Study of War estimated late Wednesday that Russian forces have moved to within about 6 kilometers of Pokrovsk, approaching from the south.
Ми виїжджали, ще є, був газ ще, ну, а світа не було на нашій стороні. А газ, сказали, відключать з понеділка, з неділі, і все. І город буде мертвий.
Направо поворачивайте.
Вовка, Денис, дай писать.
Очень сложная ситуация. Город под постоянными обстрелами. Ну, тяжело очень далось. Я ни разу не выезжала с начала войны. Первый раз выехала вот так вот. Очень плакала. Ну, просто уже оставаться без света. С сегодняшнего дня он без газа. Вон новости читаю, уже и воды даже подвозить бесплатно не будет. Магазинов тоже очень мало, все боятся, выезжают. Уже просто невыносимо, уже действительно невыносимо там оставаться. А сейчас, конечно, очень страшно. Там уже 2 километра, и все это слышишь, и минометы, и мины летают, дроны, это вообще как вороны. Что сейчас очень страшно там.
О, пішла вже зарядка. От бач, у нас там цілий день і ніч. Оце цю ніч не так бахкала, а прошлу ніч я й на капельку не заснула. Через 10 минут бах і бах і бах і без кінця і краю. Дуже страшно. Сина було Олександр звати. От сказали, що повезуть, а куди, я не знаю. Куди повезуть? Аби от того шороху. Дай Бог, щоб наші побідили і в скорості, щоб побіда була. Ото я тільки цього желаю і хочу. Я вже, оце проходить в мене друга війна. Я вже одну війну пережила ще в дитинстві. Ну, все знаю, як ми ховалися по погрібах і кругом, так як і зараз. Ні. Ні?